Opi supporting Nana. Bagabi sing mama. Okay. Welcome to another. Okay, no. Welcome to another journey with me. So today we are going to talk about the feelings of moving from London to Ghana. How it felt. Okay, let me stop clowning. So today I'm gonna just talk about like the transition and like the feeling of moving from London to Ghana. Like if you watch, I think my introduction video about why I moved to Ghana, you will know that I've always wanted to move to Ghana, which I've made that super clear on that I wanted to move to Ghana. But that doesn't take the fact that I was scared. It's like moving from something you already know how the system and everything works, coming to something you know nothing about. It's like, okay, fair enough, I used to go to Ghana in and out every year for a holiday, but it's different living in Ghana. Like, I was just like, you know what, I want to move. But at the same time, I was really scared. I was thinking, how am I going to survive? How am I going to support myself? How am I going to move around? Like, how am I going to figure out the system by myself if I don't really know anyone here like that apart from my family? And everyone is like, we're very close-knitted, but then everyone live on the outskirts of Accra. So I want to be in Accra. And how am I? Accra is the capital anyways, if you didn't know. Accra is the capital of Ghana. How am I going to survive? That was the question. It's like, how am I going to survive? It got to a point and I'm like, what about if I move to Ghana and I fail? And then I'm now a failure. I just was like, what about if I'm not ready to move? What about if I'm just rushing to move? What about Ghana is not for me? Now it's not the time. And it's like you have all these thoughts in your head running in and you're just like, I'm not ready to move. I don't want to move. But at the same time within me, I knew I wanted to move, but I had this fear of failing. It's like, I don't want to fail. I don't want to be part of those people that moved to Ghana didn't work, and then have to move back to London. Like, I didn't want to be part of those statistics. It was like, no can do. I don't want to be part of it. So I was thinking of everything possible for me not to move. Like, I wouldn't make the big move if I know I'm not going to make it. So I'd rather just stay and just live life comfortable. I was comfortable. And I started reading. I kind of felt like what helped me was I read this book called Untethered Soul. I think that's the name. But it's written by Michael Singer. I don't know the name, but I'll find the name out. And it's just, it asks you questions about if you're not doing, it went like, if death was to call you today, would you tell death, give me a few days because I haven't lived the way I want to live, or I haven't done the things I need to do? Like, that clicked in my head. Like, if I should die today, I want to die happy. I want to die knowing that I did everything I wanted to do. I was living the life I wanted. I was living in the country I wanted to be. I know that is a bit intense to compare with this, but at that moment, in that space, that's how I was feeling. And it's like, so I felt that way and I was like, okay, fine, I want to move. But then, you know, sometimes, like, you have people around you that mean well for you. So they will ask you questions like, Do you feel like moving to Ghana is the one for you? What about if you don't make it, you're not going to last, you're going to come back? And I understand why they would say that, because at the end of the day, it's like you're comfortable. You live in a comfortable place. Like, your life there is comfortable. It's like coming to the unknown. And it's scary for everyone. But then one thing I know now is don't let anyone install their fear in you. Just because they are afraid to do it doesn't mean you have to be afraid to do it. And I remember sometimes it's also the friends you keep around you, because I remember a very good friend of mine told me, Helena, going to Ghana doesn't mean your life stops. If you go to Ghana and it doesn't work out for you, you can always come back to London. But you don't want to live your life thinking, what if? You never, ever, ever want to live like that. If you want to move to Ghana, try it. If it doesn't work out, you know you gave it a shot. And you know maybe now wasn't the right time for you, and you have to prep yourself up again and do it. But don't go with the intentions of, oh my god, I'm afraid to move. Of course we all have fears, but you need to make that bold step and be like, you know what, this is going to be scary, but I'm willing to make that step. I'm willing to make that journey, because that is my journey. And I kind of feel like I got to a point with all that encouragement coming from that angle, and my friends, you know, yeah, when you have a good support system telling you know what, I feel like Ghana is a place where you can make it, you can try it. If it doesn't work, London is always open for you. You're not restricted. And I kind of feel like that made me feel a little bit comfortable. And the fact that I spoke to my sister was very supportive. But if you're coming and some of your family members are very unsupportive about it, about what are you going to do in Ghana, what is there to do in Ghana, you can live in London and work your life. But it's like London is work to pay. It's like hand to mouth. You work, you pay bills. It's a cycle. It's like by the time your money hits your account, you have already done calculation about what should leave your account, what needs to be done. It's irritating. You end up with like £100 at the end of the day, and you're not mentally stable. Like, you're stressed. To me, I rather end up with £100 at the end of the month in Ghana, or 100 C's at the end of the month in Ghana, knowing that every bill is paid, and still have a peace of mind. And there's so much more to do in Ghana, I believe. And it's like, I thank God for having that support that was pushing me to come, and that support that I felt like at that moment I needed to hear that encouragement. And I feel like him telling me, you don't want to live with what ifs. What ifs. That's one thing you never ever want to do in your life. Sit down there and think, what if I did this, and what if I didn't do this? I live my life in a way whereby it's like I give my 100 and all to one thing, and if it doesn't work, I know I did everything within my power to make it work, and it just didn't work. So I don't feel obliged to go back to it. That happens all the time. It's being relationship, it's being people, whatever it is, whether it's intimate, whether it's platonic relationships. As long as I know I've given 110 and I've given my all to it, it doesn't work, that's not my fault. I've done what I can physically do to get there. Do you get? I keep saying do you get because it's like I keep getting this kind of lingo. It's like, do you get? I kind of find that so dope. Anyways, moving from the topic. So yeah, moving is scary. Moving is scary, but you need to be willing to take that step. You need to be willing to say, you know what, God, I don't know how this is going to go, or whatever you believe in. I don't know how this is going to go, but I'm taking a leap of faith. I'm going there to try it out, and I'm going to try it out with the most open arms and open heart. So yeah, that's all it is for today. It's just about moving, and I had a distraction right there, so I'm going to have to leave you. and talk to you later. I hope you have a wonderful day. And today's topic was, don't let fear stop you. Don't be too comfortable in your comfort zone. Life starts at the end of your comfort zone. I read it somewhere. I don't know who created it, but I read it somewhere and I feel like it makes so much sense. Have a great day. Maybe.